Welcome to the 5th Shelly webinar. I'm super happy to see that we already have more than 100 people in the webinar, which is absolutely amazing. Welcome once again. In today's session, we will exclusively discuss Matter technology, and that's why Atanas is here with me, who is the product owner of this technology specifically. The duration is 1 hour, as you know very well. At the beginning, we will start with a couple of slides, and then we will jump into a demo session. And right after the demo, actually at the end, we will start with the Q&A session where we will answer some of your questions. Please be sure to add questions dedicated to the topic. We won't really answer the questions that are not dedicated to Matter. And something to add here, very important, that this is an introduction to Matter. If you have very, very technical questions, in the future we might, not the future, but soon we might need to get back to you with the technical, with the answers for the technical questions overall. But yeah, this is it. Team, I'm just gonna let now Atanas to introduce himself and take over the presentation. Thank you very much. Welcome once again.
Hello everyone. I'm Atanas Kevsizov and I'm a product owner at Shelly. Currently I'm helping all the teams who developed our great products to implement the Matter functionality into the devices. Today I'm going to present some quick information regarding Matter and the feature it brings to the table, and also we will focus more on the actual demo, and I'll show you some very nice use cases. So let's start with the presentation. What is Matter? Matter is an open smart home protocol. It is developed by the Connectivity Standards Alliance together with the big players in the smart home industry like Amazon, Apple, Google, Samsung, and many more. Matter brings many great features to this smart home industry, like interoperability between different brands of devices. For example, if you have many different brands, they may have different apps for inclusion, for adding to your network, and Matter solves this problem. You don't need many apps for each brand separately. You can use single app to include all your devices, and it is very straightforward and very easy to do so. This is a great thing because in the future you may have a lot of other devices that you will be able to connect all of them with a single QR code scan and to start using the device. Matter also brings great security features and ensures that all the information that is going between these devices is well secured. Also, Matter uses different technologies for communications like Ethernet, Wi-Fi, Thread, Bluetooth, and this ensures that the hubs that you already have can support the Matter connectivity. We already said the interoperability, that is one of the key points of Matter. Also, it is very robust technology because even if you have internet outage, your devices connected to your hub still will continue to work as expected, even without the internet to the outside world. One additional thing that is good, Matter is always evolving through the years. We are currently on the Matter 1.4 version. Previously, we had a few different versions. Every single new version brings new device types, functionality, and many more features and upgrades your smart home. Now I will focus a little bit more on our Shelly devices. Recently we have showed you the new Gen 4 devices. They bring a lot of great features to the smart home ecosystem, like Zigbee connectivity and Matter 1.3 with powered metering. This is a key thing because our Gen 3 devices that are Matter 1.2 certified, they will have an update soon, bringing the Matter 1.2, and you'll be able to connect them to your home network. Now I will jump quickly here to our setup. As you can see, we have a lot of hubs here, like the Amazon hub, Apple hub, Google, and Samsung SmartThings hub. And I will show you how easy it is to connect a Shelly 1PM Gen 4 to your home network. I will use the Apple ecosystem with the... Now I will connect the device. It is very easy to include your device to your network. So essentially you get this box. In this box you have the device and the user manual. And here on the package you have the QR code. This code is used for adding the device to the smart home network. So I'll show you how it's done. Here you click the plus button, add accessory, and you just need to scan your QR code. As simple as that. You click add to home, and in a few moments the device will be connected to our network. Usually this takes not more than 1 minute, depending on your network. If you have a lot of devices communicating, sometimes it can be a little bit slower, but usually it happens very fast. So today I will show you how you can set up one new device, and you can see already here on the phone. It asks us to which location we want to add this device. We have chosen the office, and now I will change the name to another one. I decided to name it the light, and here I pick the light image. It asks you if you want to do some automations, for example, if you leave home to turn the lights off and so on. I'll continue without setting this up now, and we are done. Our device, the light, is already added to our home network. And here you can see I have connected light bulb, and now I'll show you how it's done. One of the great features that this technology brings is now I can control your relay, this relay and this bulb with voice commands. For example, hey Siri, turn the light on. Now, you see it is very easy. Hey Siri, turn the light off. So, as simple as that. Today I want to focus on another thing. For example, in my home, I use Android device, but I also have iPad, and I want to be able to control my devices through any ecosystem. Now I'll show you how, when you have added this device already to your network via the Apple HomeKit, you can add it to another hub, another ecosystem like Google. I will go quickly to the Google Home, and then I'll prepare here the device. So One important thing to say. You have the QR code in the box here. Once you have already connected your device to your network, this code is not used anymore until you factory reset your device or exclude it from your network. In order to include this device into another ecosystem, you need to go to the device, to open the device, and here from the settings, scroll down and turn on pairing mode. It will generate a new setup code, which is different to the QR code on the box. Now we go to the Google Home app, click on Add Matter Device, and click to add the code manually. So I need to add this code. Just a second. Okay, then click Next, Agree, and the inclusion process will start in a few steps. Again, it will not take a lot of time until the device is connected. Now you see, you get notification here that this device is added to the Google Home ecosystem. And now you'll be able to actually control your device. We are ready here. And now click Done, add it to the Office. And now I'll show you how you can control your device. Here you can see I'm turning it on and off again. And on the other phone, you can see that the device is responding. And again, it's two-way. So this is a very nice thing to be able to control all your devices through all your smartphones and different ecosystems. So one great feature of our Gen 4 devices is the power metering over Matter. Unfortunately, this functionality is not yet implemented in all the ecosystems, and currently from our setup here, only the SmartThings can support it. So I will add it to the SmartThings ecosystem again and show you how you can see your consumption real time. So again, we'll go to the settings, we turn the pairing mode again. Just a second. Oops. Yeah. So we go to the SmartThings app and we try to add a new device. Let's add a Matter device, and again we go to the adding the code manually. So the code is again different. This is important thing. Every time you try to set up a new ecosystem, the code will be different unless it is the first one that you used. Then I'll continue with the steps, and in a matter of a few moments, again this device will be added also to the SmartThings. Just a second. Yeah, I will need to add it again because this is the problem with the live demos. Not always so everything works out as expected. So I'll check some of the settings here just to be sure that the device is connected. Or maybe we can jump after that on to continue with this demo. So something important that I want to show you again today is also the Gen 3 devices and how they will receive the Matter. Because when you bought your devices, Gen 3 devices, they didn't have support for Matter out of the box. And with the firmware release that we are planning in the coming days, they will receive the Matter. So I'll jump to take one Gen 3 device and connect it here. The steps are very simple. Once the device has booted, we need to go to the local web interface of the device and click on some to enable the Matter. I will go quickly here. I have this device already connected for the demo, and here I am opening the Matter menu. Here you can see enable field where you just have to enable and save. Once the device is rebooted, you will be able to see the QR code there, and you'll be able to add your device again like I already demonstrated. You can see you have the pairing code for manual pairing and the QR code. An important thing to say here is that by enabling Matter on the Gen 3 devices, since they don't have so much memory like the Gen 4 devices, you will lose some of the memory usually used for scripts. So you'll be able to create less scripts than usual, but this is not a problem. So this is how everything is set up through Matter. If you have any questions, we can jump to them. Now I'll connect again the Gen 4 device while we are answering some of the questions, and we'll try to continue with the other demo. But let's see if we have any questions already.
Okay. Can you hear me, everyone? Okay, my microphone is on. Thank you very much for the great presentation. I think the demo was very helpful, very interesting. And just to mention here that this recording will be available in Shelly Academy YouTube channel. So we upload all the webinars there, so you can go and watch. Maybe, I think it will be available on Monday, but yeah, it will be there for future reference. We do have some questions in the chat, and I think there are some really good questions, and I'm gonna start right away with what other options apart on and off are available?
Yeah, depending on the devices, currently with the functionality of these hubs that we have, with the relays we have only the on-off options. You can also add your devices to different groups and do some automations with this. But depending on the devices, for example, in the future we are going to have many other devices that will support different type of functionality, and you'll be able to control your blinds and open garage doors and so on. Currently with the relays you'll be able only to control the on-off.
On-off for the moment, but in the future we will add more features.
Yes,
perfect.
Definitely.
Great. Another question, can I still control the Shelly device Gen 4 over the Matter HomeKit platform and also over the Shelly app simultaneously, I believe?
Yes, this is something that I missed to tell you. Using Matter doesn't mean that you lose your ability to control your device through the Shelly app. The Shelly app is the most feature-rich app that you can use. All devices will remain all their functionality that you see in the Shelly app, but with the Matter, you will be able to control them through your hubs, through voice commands, automations, and so on.
Perfect. 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 Thank you very much. The next question, I think we have clarified this question, but I'm going to still ask and mention the web UI. What if I don't have the QR code of the box because it still is already installed a while? So we just mentioned the way and showed the web UI interface. You can enable Matter if your device is supporting Matter, of course, and from there you can generate and gather the code for yourself. So in this case, you won't really need the box.
Yeah.
You can gather it through web UI.
Actually, when you have used already your QR code, you don't have it, you always can go to the web UI, scan the QR code from there, or add it through the manual code, and it will work like expected.
Okay, under Matter, will it still be possible to monitor voltage, current, and power, and if required, to provide an offset voltage to the reading?
This is a little bit more tricky. Depends on the device, and through the Matter you get a little bit limited functionality. Okay. Once the Matter protocol and the standard evolves and gives you the ability to change such things, we will immediately implement it. But currently, with the current support, it is limited. You can do this through the Shelly app, through the functionality there, but in the Matter, you'll be able only to control the simple features of the device.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I have set up the SmartThings app here with our bulb, and now when I turn on the bulb, you'll be able to see the power consumption in real time, currently 2.6 volts. So this is something that Matter 1.3 brings to the table. It is the power metering with our devices. Unfortunately, you need a hub supporting 1.3. I hope in the future that all of these great companies will implement the latest Matter version, and will be able to use all our functions from great Shelly devices into the Matter ecosystem. But yeah, unfortunately for now, there are limited hubs that support this.
Okay, perfect.
Do we have any questions?
Oh, we do have actually. Thank you very much, everyone, for adding your questions. Will Shelly Gen 3 Plus S also get a new firmware, updated Matter and KNX IP? This is the question. I'm reading it exactly as it is written. Shelly Gen 3 Plug S product.
Yes. All plugs Gen 3 will support Matter, but the power metering, again, let's explain it clearly. All devices that are 1.2 certified will not have the power metering. The devices that have 1.3, Matter 1.3, will have the power metering functionality. This is done not because we don't want to do it on the Gen 3, but we have a memory limitation, and in order to implement the 1.3 version, we need a lot more memory. This is why Gen 3 devices will not have power metering, but they will get all other features of Matter and the easy setup.
Perfect. Okay, there is one very short and straightforward question. Maybe you clarified this, but let me ask you once again. Does Matter need a hub?
Yes, this is something important. Maybe I missed to tell you. In order to use Matter, you need a hub to include this device to your network. So this is why we have brought all these hubs here. The communication is this way. All the commands go through the hub and are executed. So you will need this hub. I'm talking about our devices. There is another implementation using not Wi-Fi but thread, the thread connectivity. It is a mesh type of connectivity, and there is possible to connect the different devices between them and to communicate without having the hub. But currently Shelly is implementing the Matter protocol on our Wi-Fi enabled devices. So we don't support thread at the moment. Maybe in the future, if we see that our users demand it, maybe we can continue this way.
Thank you very much. An interesting question. I think this is more as a suggestion. What about Shelly Hub to use it in combination with Shelly Smart Control app, or instead of expensive Apple, Google hubs, or etc.?
Yeah, this is a good.
Just a suggestion.
Yeah,
Thank
good
you very much
suggestion.
for the suggestion.
We can think about it. For now, we don't have a hub,
Yeah.
Shelly Hub, but yeah.
Yeah, I
Who
think
knows, in the future maybe we can.
we
go
have a
this way.
question about the firmware release, but we mentioned this when the firmware will be available. But I think
Unfortunately, I cannot tell.
we can't disclose
Yeah.
any dates at this moment. Okay, let me see the next question. And which devices are certified for 1.3? Do you have any lists?
Yeah, I can show you. So essentially, all our Gen 4 devices will be Matter 1.3. These are currently we have Shelly 1, Shelly 1 Mini, 1PM, 1PM Mini, and again, all the upcoming devices will implement this.
Perfect. Perfect. Great.
Also, yeah, actually these are the devices. Also the EMs, once they are released, they will support it.
And we will announce 100% this information. Can I control Matter device from other vendors with Shelly wall display? Maybe we need a...
I'm not sure if I'm understanding.
Yeah, maybe we need a clarification here.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I can see that a lot of people from our internal teams are taking over the questions and answering, and I think this is great. Thank you, team, for answering and clarifying for everyone here. But these are the questions that we have in the chat. We still have like half an hour. Feel free to add your questions, and definitely we are here to answer.
Yes.
What else? Let me see if I'm missing anything. Can I control? Can you show it also in Apple Home? We showed the Apple Home earlier at the beginning. We will, as I mentioned, upload the video to YouTube so you can watch the entire demo with Apple Home there. Yeah.
Actually, we used first the Apple Home Kit to include the device to our network, and then we showed the inclusion into other networks. If you use only Apple, there is no need to do anything else. The device is already connected and you can control it even with voice commands to Siri.
Yeah, we do have a straightforward question. Gen 1 and Gen 2 are excluded.
Yes, unfortunately, the hardware there is not able to run Matter, and this is why we started with Gen 3. But maybe in the near future, there will be possible to use your old devices with Matter. I'm not saying anything, but we'll see in the future. We are thinking about it. We know that a lot of our users have our own old devices, and we are working on it to make it possible to use them in a Matter network.
Perfect. So Martin is saying here, sorry, can you show in Apple Home consumption of devices? I mean, so as you show it in Smart Things.
Yeah, let's show it again. Unfortunately, Apple HomeKit and Apple Hubs don't support Matter 1.3, and the only functionality currently is on off. We cannot show you, even the device can measure. I showed you on the SmartThings app. The Apple ecosystem is not updated to the Matter 1.3 version, and this is why we cannot show the consumption there. Actually, we have it, but they don't show it. So it is a good thing for them to start working on this, implementing the latest functionality of Matter, so everyone can use it. Like here on the SmartThings, you can see again the SmartThings it's showing.
Yeah, so we have it in SmartThings, but not in Apple.
Currently only Home Assistant and SmartThings are the devices that are ecosystems that can show it.
Okay, perfect. Thank you very much. We have an unknown user saying, I want to control Bosch heating with is Matter compatible with Shelly wall display?
Unfortunately, I'm not familiar with the Bosch heating.
Yeah,
if the device supports Matter, yes, why not? If you have added it to the...
So the user is continuing, in Shelly wall display, can I manage devices added to the network with Matter technology? I mean, no Shelly device, so
out of the box,
we
no,
can't
I don't
really
think so.
answer for other devices.
But in the future, maybe we can release such functionality to be able to use your Matter devices from the Shelly wall display.
Perfect. Okay.
Actually, through Home Assistant, if you have Home Assistant on the wall display, you'll be able to do it. But yeah.
Another topic.
Yeah. This is another topic. We can, if you want, we can do another webinar on this topic and to show such use cases.
Further.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. We don't have any more questions. Not many questions on this webinar, but thank you very much for everything, for all the questions that you asked. Overall, if we don't have any other questions, I think we can close the webinar for now. We will just wait for a couple of more seconds. If you have questions, add them to the chat, or if not, we will upload everything we will upload, as I mentioned, the video to YouTube channel. We will announce this in our Facebook Shelly support group. Since we started having these webinars, the Shelly support group, I can see is growing more and more, and it's very active at the moment. It has been always active, but
yes,
the numbers are getting higher and higher, which is great, honestly. We are definitely seeing your messages there. We will have a Zigbee webinar soon. We will announce the actual and exact date. Once again, with the help of Atanas, we will present to you the Zigbee technology. So yeah, thank you very much for everyone being here. Is there any idea for the thread support? I don't think we can mention anything about thread at the moment.
Unfortunately, for now, we are not planning to support thread, but let's see how this Matter technology is developing over the time, and we'll see if needed. If a lot of users demand it, maybe we can start offering such devices, but for now, we are not focusing on this.
Okay, Martin, I will ask again, sorry, when we can expect the new firmware? I'm asking because when clients ask us, then we can tell if it will be in a month or half a year.
I would like to tell you, but unfortunately, I don't know. I know that the team is working very hard on giving you the new firmware with the new Matter functionality. I hope it will be released in the next 2 or 3 weeks, and you'll be able to try your devices with the Matter and your hubs at home.
Perfect. Yeah, so simply soon.
Hopefully next time when we see you,
Yeah.
you'll be able to run your Matter devices in your home networks.
Perfect. Okay, I think we can close the webinar now. Thank you very much, everyone, for being here. Have a great afternoon or evening. See you on the next one. We will announce soon, as I mentioned, the Zigbee webinar. So we will see you there.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, everyone. Bye.